Hello everyone, my name is Patricia and welcome to my channel. Today I'm excited to bring to you a vendor wax haul, and this one is another Canadian vendor. So as you know, I'm from Canada, so I tend to try to stick to Canadian vendors initially because of high shipping costs from the US. So this is a new to me vendor, sort of. It is called Talulah Poh, and she is from Ottawa. The owner is Kate, and when I say new to me vendor, I have tried 2 items from D-Stashes, one of which I fell in love with, so I wanted to give her a try. So here is her business card. So she was very generous with her samples, so I appreciate that. So I'll just go through those quickly. And one of the samples I did tear the bag, so I probably will have to melt through that one pretty quick. The first one we have is called Bug Hugs, and a lot of her shapes come in either clamshells or hearts, or little tiny bear paws. So Bug Hugs is basically strawberry, candy fluff lush type, pink sugar, and a hint of rose petals. Oh, tiniest bit of rose, but so nice. A little bit of like the sweetness from the sugar and the strawberry and candy fluff. This is nice. I'm gonna like that one. Thank you so much. The next one we have is a Butterfly Kisses, another heart, and it is a Love Spell, Victoria's Secrets type, and cotton candy. Yeah, this is really nice. Smells just like Love Spell. I have the Love Spell lotion from a while ago, so I know. Smells good. The next one we have is called Toasty Warm, which is eggnog, French toast, and vanilla. It's probably more of like a fall scent, maybe something that's coming up. Oh, this is strong. Very caramel, like a bit of maple syrup. Being from Canada, I'm probably supposed to love maple syrup, but for me, it's just okay. Next we have Pink Sunglasses, which is basically satsuma, strawberry, and pink sugar. And this is a 2-tone heart. Oh yeah. I always wonder, like, is this the satsuma side and this the strawberry pink sugar side? Anyway, I think this one smells strong, so I think that's the satsuma. Anyway, that is nice. The next one we have, I think it's the one that I ripped the bag. It is Honey Be Mine, which is raw honey, chocolate, cocoa butter, which is lush type. Now one thing, she does put the scent descriptions on, but as you can see, it is really small. So, you know, for people like me, old people like me, I wish it was a little bit bigger. And when you're opening the bags, be careful, because if you're excited like me, you'll rip them. Yes, I smell chocolate for sure. Nice. That is like a medium to strong scent there. And the last sample was Fuzzy Love, which is sleepy, lush type, coconut, and pink sugar. Now this is a little bit of a different sample because it is in the little tiny, I forget what they're called, little tiny paws. Now this is a softer one. And I have not tried any Lush products myself, unfortunately, so I can't really compare for you. Okay, let's get into the clams. So I ordered quite a few clams. I'll just go through them here. We have Coconut Grove, which is warm vanilla and creamy coconut. You can smell very creamy coconut for sure. And I don't know, I mean, the other thing is warm vanilla. I mean, that vanilla sometimes is hard to pick up, but the next one we have is Bikinis Bonfire. Now this is a gray wax with sprinkles, and this one I believe has sold out. And I do find the clams are really hard to get, or the cubes are really hard to get out. I tried to get this one out when I smelled it before and I cracked it. But I find this one on the light side, so toasted marshmallow and creamy coconut. And a lot of these are her summer collection. Boys of Summer, which is a white wax with sprinkles, and it is Shaving Cream and Ocean Avenue. And I think Ocean Avenue is its own scent, which we will come up to here. I'll do that one next. Boys of Summer, Shaving Cream and Ocean Avenue. Yes, it's a very fresh, clean, almost like a bit of a floral scent. I like it. It's nice. It's good. Medium intensity, I would say. Okay, so let's do Ocean Avenue. Now this one came cracked, unfortunately, but that's not a big deal to me. Basically, it's Coastal Florals, Warm Sand, and Sea Spray. Yes, this is very strong on the floral. It reminds me of like gardenias. Very nice. And I'll just kind of tuck those little pieces. This one almost looks like it wasn't filled up quite as much, but it's hard to, I don't know if you can see that. Anyway, every time I keep wanting to think Electric Avenue, that song. Okay, the next one is called Island Life, which is Hawaiian Tropic with salty sea air. A nice orange wax, and it's got sprinkles. I am not a big sprinkle person. I just find it's, for me, I prefer plain, but that's just me. Okay, this smells like suntan lotion with a bit of freshness to it, and that's the salty sea air. You know, a bit on the lighter side, light to medium, but we'll see how that comes along. Not really sure about cure times. Some of these things were on the site before, and some of them were part of our new collection. So, Toasted Marshmallow, which is another gray wax, no sprinkles, is basically marshmallow fireside type. I do find this one on the lighter side, and I find sometimes once they get warming, they really, like I have another marshmallow fireside. It was slightly light, and then when I warmed it from a different vendor, it really came to life. So we have Beach House, beautiful blue wax, which has basically Fresh Laundry, Ocean Spray, and Ocean Avenue. And I love the simplicity of the packaging. Okay, if you're familiar with Scentsy's Clean Breeze, this is very, very similar. Very, very nice. Pretty strong. We have Just Add Tequila. Okay. Basically, margarita, sea salt with a hint of Life Gives You Limes. So I think Life Gives You Limes is one of her fragrances, so I'm not sure. Wow, this is very, very strong. This is very, very strong. Smells delicious. Smells terrific. I love it. I love lime scents, and that is a winner. Okay, the next two I believe were kind of on her site from before, so I picked these up. The first one is Things We Love, which is two-tone, and it is strawberry, peppermint sticks, and vanilla. Okay, yes, I smell the peppermint, and sometimes when you have peppermint, it kind of overpowers other things in the scent, but I can smell like strawberry and even like a hint of vanilla, so that's nice. It's a very well balanced fragrance. That'll be nice. And the next one is Sweet Tea, which I believe has sold out. This is Georgia Peach, Red Bush Tea, and Spun Sugar. And she does do custom orders and things like that, so if you ever did want to order something that's sold out, you can just contact her. This is very nice. Very nice and peachy. Very reminiscent of Scentsy's Southern Sweet Tea. Okay, so the next ones we have, and I forget what they're called, I'll look up the name and put it below there, but these are like little tiny Paws, and they come at 8 in a pack. I decided to order 2 of each one, but with this one, they only had 1 left in stock, so that's all I was able to get. And this one is called Banana Bear. And look at the pretty yellow. I love yellow. And they're so cute. I like when things are kind of small because then you can either put 1 or 2 or whatever. I don't smell a lot of banana. A little bit of banana. It's banana cream pie, so I assume there's like the creaminess aspect. But that'll be interesting when warm. I smell it a bit better now. Anyway, one thing I find with bananas, I think banana scents are hard for vendors. I could be wrong on that. But I feel like it's hard. Like, you don't see a ton of banana scents, and I think maybe it's hard to get that perfect banana scent. So, anyway, next we have Paws in the Sand, which is Sunscreen, Hawaiian Tropic Type, and Talulah's Sweet Escape. If I remember correctly, I really, really liked this one the first time I smelled it. And look how cute they are. They're just so cute. Oh, yeah, this is deliciously sweet, fruity. It's really, really nice. I don't know what's in Talulah's Sweet Escape, but this is really nice with that Hawaiian tropic type sunscreen. Very tropical, fruity, fresh. I'm glad I got two. And last for these is basically all Paws on Deck, which is Coconut Boathouse, Ocean Avenue again, and Coconut Grove. And they have a little bit of like fine shimmer on them. Okay, so this is really nice. It's like a coconut, it reminds me of a sunscreen. Like, or a nice, like after you come out of the sun and you put like something cooling on your skin. Very, very nice. Nice and fresh, a little bit on the softer side, so we'll see if that develops over time. I have a lot of wax, so I won't be getting to these all right away, but once I get to them, I will put them in my empties for the month and let you know how they did. Okay, so let's go through. The next thing is a happy birthday bag. Comes in this pretty bag with a little happy birthday. I had to rip into it. And inside is a 10-pack of hearts, which is birthday cake described as fluffy white cake and buttercream frosting. Yes, I mean this, it's like a vanilla cake with the frosting and the sweetness. I mean, it's great. I sometimes put stuff like this in my bedroom here. I have a warmer fairly close to where I sleep, and I like to put something like this in, you know, when I'm relaxing for the night. You can smell that creamy, fresh, yummy goodness. It's nice. On occasion, I do put it in a down in my open concept space, but I mean, sometimes I'm a little worried too because I'm afraid the scent will get lost, but oftentimes I'm surprised. Things do well there, so you never know until you try. I always try things in my bedroom, and then from there I decide where I'm going to put them. Okay, so the next thing is called a soda pop sampler. It came packaged in this cute little bag, and I picked this up based on seeing a review by Canada Kim 1978. She is on the west coast of Canada. I'm on the east coast. Great to check her out. And she kind of warmed all these, so that would be a good place to check. But I'm going to get through them eventually. And I have basically there's 2 of each soda type. So there's 2 in each bag, and there's 6 bags. So let's go through them. We have Pensacola Ice. So each one is the heart shape. Okay, this reminds me of the bottle caps. Bottle caps cola. Yes. Very nice. That is nice. Next we have So Delicious, which is strawberry soda. Oh, nice. It's like a strawberry. I don't even know if I've ever had strawberry pop before. We call it pop. This is nice. It's a bit on the soft side. I don't really smell any fizz very much, but we will see. Next we have Crushin' It, which is orange soda. Oh yeah, I can smell like the fizz, and I can smell the orange. It almost tickles your nose. It's nice. Next we have Pop Shop, which is cream soda. I love the little samplers because you get to try a little bit of everything. This is the softest that I've smelled of the bunch there. Very soft. Her wax is on the harder side. And we have Life Gives You Limes. So again, I love lime scents. Oh, this is really nice. The effervescent and the lime and the lemon. Yes, excellent. And we have, last but not least, in the Soda Pop sampler, we have Brown Cow. Now, the Soda Pop sampler did sell out with her last, you know, whatever it's called, I guess, restock or whatever. I don't know. I don't know the lingo. But I suggest you go on everybody's Facebook site. If you're looking into a vendor, go on their Facebook site, follow along for a little bit, figure out when they're putting stuff up on their site, and then go from there. Oh, root beer. Again, the bottle caps reminds me of those bottle caps when you're little. Oh, being little was great, wasn't it? Not a care in the world. Okay, so almost done. I did pick up 10 polypropylene bags because I had another vendor that the bags weren't the greatest, so I want to put some of those items in those bags. Now, one great thing was I had wanted a certain product. I had contacted her. She only had 3 of them left, and she said, well, you can order them and put a special code in, and I'll know to put them aside, and I can add them into a future order, just so I wouldn't have to pay shipping and then pay shipping again, which I thought was great. So, but I decided to add into that order a Wonderland, which is basically waffle cone, cotton candy, and marshmallow, and this was on sale, so I thought, well, I'm going to pick it up. It's got little sprinkles. Yes, it's very, very nice, kind of like along the circus concession kind of, you know, waffle treats, and that's nice. That is nice. I don't like a lot of caramelly things mixed in with stuff, and so this one I don't really smell a lot of caramel, which is kind of nice. Waffle cone, cotton candy, and marshmallow. And here is my big thing that I loved when I tried, so I got 3 of them, and it is Love You Latte, which is described as coffee cake and French vanilla. This I got in a D-stash and I really fell in love, so when I contacted her about getting this, I asked her if she does loaves, and she said she usually does not do loaves because her wax is so hard that when you cut it, it crumbles quite a bit. But she said she can do, like, I think, you know, I think she's willing to work with people on what they want, which is great. Again, once you contact the vendor, I mean, I don't know if I'd do that all the time, but it worked out great. I highly recommend her for her customer service. It was terrific. And one thing I wanted to point out, a lot of wax vendors have a huge assortment of, you know, scents. Maybe she has like 20 or 25, I don't know, I didn't count. But I kind of equate it to, like, you have a certain restaurant and maybe it has like 100 items on their menu, and then you have like more of a seasonal restaurant that might put like 20 items on their menu, and then they rotate those out with seasonal ingredients. That's what this reminds me of, that she kind of rotates things out and has a smaller selection, but probably works hard on what she's producing. So yeah, so she did mention that the Love You Latte would be available in the fall. So one last thing to remember, if you are checking out this company and you are from, say, United States or somewhere else, and the prices might seem on the higher side, please remember that there is a conversion rate or exchange rate. So if something was like $5 on her site, you might get it for like $3.50 or $3.75, I don't know. But keep that in mind, and yes, I highly suggest trying out different vendors, seeing which ones work for you and which ones work in your home. So I'm going to give Talulah and Poh a try, and I am excited. So I'd like to thank you for spending 18 minutes with me. Take care, and I will see you in the next video.